Welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And joining this week is Brenda Neukam in for Linda. And also with us this week, we actually have quite a pair of cats and dogs joining us today. So first of all, we got Charlie what?
Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplan. Okay, we got that, of course.
You can tell.
And apparently Elvis, according to her, before we got started. So go ahead.
With the little mustache going on there, we try to find names for the kitties. We actually had the scouts, Girl Scouts, came up with some names, and we also have the two assistants at Dogwood who help us find names for the kitties. But this one is quite unique with the marking on his little face. He looks like Charlie Chaplin with his little mustache, and definitely got a really super sweet pair here. These two play well together. I'm not going to tell you to take two kitties, but I will suggest to you that two kitties play well together. They are, I'm not trying to sell you kitties, but we do have a situation where when they're litter mates, they do well together, and they entertain each other while you're gone. So that's what's really nice about taking two. So we do have a special this month, actually until the kitty season is over with, $20 per kitty. That includes the spay and neuter and the microchip and their first shots. The only thing that you would be responsible for after that would be the rabies and the second shot. So that's a pretty good deal to have them nearly completely vetted when they leave here at right at semi-adult stage, to where they're going to be able to, of course, eat on their own and be independent and play and litter box trained. And a cat, of course, is a wonderful first starter pet. So it teaches the kids a little responsibility this summer. Parents who want to come out and give them a look-see and consider it, that would be great. We encourage the interaction with the family members. Even if you're not looking, come ahead out and just visit with us. We have quite a variety to choose from. So this just happens to be the two that were easy to grab this morning with a very unusual marking, and we just picked them up and went from there. So they're behaving pretty well.
And Jess is getting a shot now of Maya?
Yes, Maya is a owner relinquished. Of course, strays here are our first priority at the Humane Society, but on occasion we have older folks that have a situation or health concerns that they have gotten to a point to where they can't take care of their dog anymore, and they know that we find excellent homes for them to reestablish a relationship with perhaps another older person or family. But in any case, they put their trust in us to rehome the animal, as opposed to finding that situation for themselves. So we do our best to do both strays and owner relinquish, but again, strays are our first priority because they have no place to stay, and we try to take them in first. But this little girl, Maya, is fully vetted. She is a Maltese of sorts. She has she actually had a mate, and we had to separate them because there was no one wanted to take both. So she is lonely and looking for a full-time family companion or family's members. It's one of those things to where you can have either or. We do have, she's fully vetted, she's ready to go, and as you can see, she's freshly groomed. Just a little bit of a stinker on some things, but most animals have their quirks, just like people do. So, but she is fully potty trained, and just certain dogs that she doesn't get along with. But it's not anything that's a concern. And if she's an only dog, that's even better yet. She'll be a definite asset to your family. So, got a few things coming up, Carey. The golf outing. If you want to touch base with that, the flyer's there, and you can kind of.
Right. We talked a little bit about this last week with Andrea. Of course, the Dubois County Humane Society's annual golf scramble is coming up on Sunday, June 7th, now at a 12 o'clock lunch with a 1 o'clock shotgun start. It'll be taking place at Buffalo Trace Golf Course, of course, the former Jasper Municipal Golf Course. Quick look at some of the prices here. Four golfers for a foursome is $2. Or excuse me, $2. That'd be nice. $260. for golfers, plus a whole sponsorship is $400, and $150 for just a whole sponsorship only. So, and of course, one thing to note is there is a $10,000 hole-in-one contest to be taken part, and that's, of course, the golf scramble is one of your, if not your largest fundraiser of the year.
Yes, it is. As far as the actual income is concerned, we have a few throughout the year, but that happens to be one of the largest ones. We did have the Adopt-a-thon this weekend, which actually is not a fundraiser, but it's an awareness of exposure for our animals and things like that. We had a great day Saturday, I'm sorry, but Sunday was, of course, the weather did not cooperate with us, and we had not quite as good a turnout as we usually like. So it is difficult to make sure we get awareness and also the publicity that we need without getting anywhere with our, just basically the publicity situation. Get exposure for the animals, I guess is what I want to say.
Exactly. And go ahead.
That's fine.
I was just going to say one thing to note, of course, this golf scramble is this Sunday, Sunday, June the 7th, so this coming Sunday at Buffalo Trace. So be sure to get your name in that if you're still interested. And again, foursome is $260, $400 for a foursome, plus a whole sponsorship, and $150 for a whole sponsorship only. And of course, do not forget the $10,000 hole-in-one contest. So
yeah, and great Merkley sausages. So that's, or I'm sorry, Merkley burgers.
Yeah, amen to that.
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot for joining us this week,
Thanks.
and thanks very much, and thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.